Hey, what's up guys? Right here, we're going to be checking out the Gatac Railen. We're going to take it out and do our first cargo mission with it, which is pretty cool. I'm down for it. Now, here, one of the cool things about the Railen is that it is a medium freight ship. It has 640 SEU of cargo. That means it can hold 20 32 sized SU cargo containers with no issue, and I love that. Now on top of that, it has these triangular armor plating that goes on the cargo once you have it completely full. Now I do not have the missions to put those plates on, but we are going to do our first cargo mission that's going to take us to Pyro, so come with me. So before we start this review, you're going to see me completely miss stairs. While that's happening, I'm going to give you guys some info on the Railen. So the Railen is a crew size of 4. It is solo capable if you need it to be. The whole HP is 62,168 with a shield HP of 144. We have a max nav speed of 1,000 meters a second with a top SEM speed of 170 meters a second. A quantum range of 779 gigameters, or how I like to say, gigameters. The dimensions is 53 meters in length in flight mode and 65 meters landed. 52 meters in width, 67 meters in height in flight mode, and 37 meters in height landed. The pilot controls 4 size 4 weapons, and then you have 2 man turrets with 2 size 4 on each. You have 4 size 2 and 16 size 1 missiles. And that's it. We made it. Alright, awesome. Now back to the review. So pressing this button will take us to the inside of the Railen, where we have this little deployment room. That's nice. Okay, so here we have the suit armor where people would have their armor and take it off, put their flight suit on. Here you have an awesome place to put your weapons and multi-tools away, or your med gun. One of the cool things I would love to see is that having a specific box for armor that you're able to put inside of this here suit locker and deploy it, and you'll see your armor in display. And when you need to get off the ship and you're not sure if it's going to be a hostile environment, you can decide to switch from your flight suit to your armor. I'm sure there's going to be something like that. You know, this is not a new thought, but I think that'd be pretty cool. You got this amber light, super candela. Then you have the human white light, is what I like to call it, human friendly. And then you have the Xian light, which is just straight purple, which I can't see anything, so I'm switching it back to the bright white light. So here we have entrance, cabin, and bridge. Let's head to the cabin. Left side, you see here a fire extinguisher. Now that's nice. Got some holographic butterflies. I mean, you have the water running in the background. Same on the other side. That is just, man. got the captain's bed, and then you have the 3 other people, crew members. Now, one thing that I did notice in Arena Commander, it doesn't have it, but in the PU, when you open the storage, it has 5 relays. Each bed storage has 5 relays, 5 canisters that are filled with salvage for the multi-tool and the rifle multi-tool. I don't know what these things are, but I don't know. Here you have an unrecognizable container. Could be, you know, a battery or gravity generator. We are in one of the men turrets. Now, mind you, I am landed, so this is limited, but just think about this being completely open and just being able to have more of a unrestricted view. You can aim all at the top and at the top, bottom, back, in front of the ship, which, I mean, I feel that both man turrets can shoot at the same thing that the captain's shooting, which is really cool. I mean, you have 6 size 4s shooting at you. I would not think that this is a fighting ship, but it's definitely not something you should mess with, especially with how tanky it is. You would have to be super maneuverable in whatever ship you have that could penetrate the hull of the ship, which I don't know what it would be. I do have a weapon testing video coming up. You guys let me know if that's something you want to see. I just completed all size 2 weapon testing. I would be working on size 1 and 3 and, you know, get as high as I can with the ships that are available to me. But you guys let me know if you want to see a humongous compilation of that. I think that would be a pretty decent, informative video. Here in the mess hall we have kind of like an aquarium here. Some holographic fish. Got a starfish there too. Got some water running down. Got a nice toilet here. Shower head there. I mean, it's overall a nice restroom. You have like a Xi'an bathroom, and then you have a human bathroom. I don't know, or you just have to. And over here you have more like a plants and holographic butterflies. Here you have these food storage containers. I don't know what they do, but you got an espresso machine, a 3D food processor maker thing, and I guess the container for it. I guess you have those containers filled with whatever you want to eat and just changing mags while you're trying to eat. I don't know what this is, honestly. I am not an expert in Xi'an, but I do think they look cool. Alright, headed to the bridge now. I mean, that is a crazy sound, man. I love it. Alright, so starting door number 1, we have life support along with some relays here. Door number 2, we have 2 shields. Door number 3, we have something that could be a computer or a battery, or for now you could use that as a jail for misbehaving crew members. Whatever you do, do not lock yourself in, and yes, that is possible. Here we have a quantum drive and a jump drive, along with the engineering terminal. I am starting to worry about the that red alert. Here we have the power plant. And this one is the radar along with more relays. I just want to check in case I missed something. Alright, and now here we have a docking area. Same thing as our entrance. We have weapon racks and suit lockers here. The only difference is instead of going out of the ship, you're going from ship to ship. I mean, that looks nice. I almost walked out just now. Just throwing that out there. That's funny. It looks nice. I do like the ship a lot. What we have here, we have a cooler here. That's right. Forgot about that. So we have 2 coolers, 2 shields, 1 power plant. So we're the starboard side tractoring turret. I mean, that is an insane amount of view. I mean, out of all the ships that I have seen, I am really loving this, like, the way that you're able to, like, you know, pull up to any ship, change your configuration on the ship, and then just start loading everything that you're able to pull off. Like, if you have a couple buddies with you and you guys, you know, you guys could just knock out cargo missions after cargo missions, I think it would be pretty cool. And we have the port side tractor beam turret, which is the same thing, it's just inverted. Again, what a nice view, honestly. Have all those triangle plates that I was talking to you about that protect the cargo. I don't know if it actually adds to the armor value or the hull value, but I think that's pretty cool. And that's basically it, guys. That is the interior walkthrough of the Gatac Railen. So now come with me as we do our first cargo mission. So we're doing the cargo hauling opportunity with Ling Hauling. Now, one of the cool thing is I'm cutting this video as short as possible. So we're going to Clio, which is our first stop. We're going to be picking up 2 SU of souvenirs. Mind you, I don't know nothing about cargo hauling. The only cargo hauling that I did take a part in was the supplier dire align in mine. The data treating missions, that was fun. But besides that, there was the medical blockade. That was cool. So we're done here, off to the next one. So now we're in Utopia. And right when they landed, I saw an NPC pop in. And because I don't know its capabilities, I'm going to take care of this NPC before it becomes a problem. Let's hope this ship can take it out. Because I have nothing but laser repeaters in this one. The meta right now is a C788s. Nice. Took care of the target. Getting back down here. So we're here getting some distilled spirits from Utopia. There we go. So I didn't do them in order. So I did the closest one to me. So it was the 2 SEU of souvenirs, and then it was processed foods. There we go. I believe I'm in Lyria. Or Lyria. So now I'm getting the spirits now. Now I'm here collecting the last bit, I believe. I think these are the stems. So here, I'm in the Cuddy Black, and I don't know if there's somebody in the seat. They have every right to shoot me the moment I step in their ship, and I just wanted to check it out, see if they left anything. There we go. That's nice. Headed towards the Pyro Jump Gate. Ooh, that's so scary. But this is so fun to do. Like, I had so much fun doing this. It never gets old. I mean, with how like wide the ship is when it's deployed, it was such a surprise. Like not hitting any of these walls, but nonetheless, this was a really fun thing to do with Railen. Now, I would love to review the Teely, but I don't know what to do with the Teely. I don't have ships to be putting inside of the Teely like that, so that is going to be one ship I probably won't be reviewing. Here we go, look at that. Now that's nice. Now we're here. Alright, so one of the things in Pyro you have to take into account is the fact that, you know, there is going to be PvP and there's no way around it. And that's something that, you know, obviously would be good for you to accept with the idea of that happening, especially when you're basically at the end of your quest, right? Or mission. So here's my perspective, right? My opinion. So these people just landed, right? That ship just landed. I don't know if their intention was to protect that Zeus that's next to me. I don't know if that belongs to them. But I need to make them believe that either I fell or that I'm running away. Because the way that I tried to make it seem is that, not seem like, I'm trying to make him look like I don't want to engage, but obviously that's the only way to get them off of me is to actually engage them. So I asked him a question, right? I said, why? Because if they were in that ship and maybe that's the guy that is the friend of the pilot that's piloting the ship, because then he comes out. But he should have been aware of the fact that he got taken out. Mind you, I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know if they're here to you know, defend their Zeus or to, you know, just, they don't know if I'm here to pick up some data trine, because I still believe you could still buy data trine here, but it is what it is. There's a possibility of that happening, and going to, you know, from Microtech to Clio to Euterpe to Art Corp and then to Crusader, and then from Crusader to the Pyro Jump Gate, and then from the Pyro Jump Gate to Monox, and it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So, you know, going through all of that to just die at the end, it is frustrating, but that is the fun of it, you know. And that's kind of something that you have to be, you know, take into consideration. Like, you truly have to be like, you know, there is a possibility and this might happen. And if I did die, no big deal, you know. I didn't lose anything, nothing of value anyway. I don't have to regrind something, I just redo the mission. But it is what it is. I don't know if they were here to defend their Zeus, or they were just here to fight. Either way, I didn't touch their Zeus, and they got to fight. So, win-win for them, I guess. And a win-win for me, because I got to finish my contract. Now, just to make sure here, I'm here like, okay. Mind you, this dude is like above me in the station now. He probably just spawned his thing and just booked it all the way over here. The ground gets lit up by their light, and I'm just like, that is my cue to leave. Now, if I was them, I wouldn't have had my light turned on, because then that would give them away, which that's exactly what happened. And I go to the station and then I land. Now, GG's over at Jake's. But yeah, you guys let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it. I had fun. It's my first cargo mission, and we completed it. 07 citizens, and I'll see you guys out there.